Chair recognizes the gentleman from Montgomery County, Representative Taylor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today, we solemnly remember those who died in the tragic events of last November in Mumbai, India. We acknowledge and share in the pain of the victims and the families. H.R. 326 is meant to honor their memories, celebrate those who heroically brought an end to those horrific attacks, and finally, condemn those who have no regard for the value of life. The costs of the brutal attacks between November 26th and the 29th in Mumbai are immeasurable. It has been called by some India's September 11th. Recalling how we felt when we were attacked in our homeland gives us a good idea and understanding of what the attacks mean to our brothers and sisters in India, the citizens of India. 173 people died. Over 300 were injured. Citizens of India and tourists were targeted alike. American lives were lost. A Jewish center was targeted, and in cold blood, the rabbi and his pregnant wife were murdered. India's sense of tranquility was shattered. It is in our support and friendship towards India, the largest democracy in the world, that this resolution is being brought forward. This resolution also celebrates the brave men and women who successfully ended the rampage in Mumbai. There is no doubt that if the terrorists achieved all of their aims, a multitude of more people would have been murdered. Those who stopped the terrorists deserve to be praised. I'm going to take a moment to say it's truly an honor to have Ambassador Shankar, Consul General Dayal, and the Indian delegation here in the Hall of the House. We have a number of honorable guests from the Indian community, including Mr. Nick Shenoy, President of the Council of Indian Organizations of Greater Philadelphia, Mr. Shaw, Chairman of the Harsha Group, and Mr. Deep Gupta, President of the American Indian Association in Harrisburg. In closing, Mr. Speaker, I want to say this. We must stand up with the innocent victims who were attacked by the brutal terrorists and join in a unitary voice saying we will never tolerate those who have no regard for the sanctity of human life. The targeting of innocent civilian lives to further a political or religious agenda is never justified and must be condemned in the strongest and most uncertain terms. This resolution adds Pennsylvania's voice to that chorus. I ask my colleagues to cast their votes affirmatively and unanimously for House Resolution 326. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Chair thanks the gentleman. Will the House adopt the resolution? Will the House adopt the resolution? Those in favor of the resolution will vote aye. Those opposed, nay. The members will proceed to vote. Have all the members voted? The clerk will record the vote. On the question, the ayes are 192, the nays 0. A majority of the members having voted in the affirmative, the resolution is adopted. As duly noted by the gentleman from Montgomery, Representative Taylor, we are honored to have in our presence the Indian ambassador to the United States, Meera Shankar. Ambassador Shankar joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1973 and served as Minister of Commerce in Washington, D.C. from 1991 to 1995 before serving as ambassador to Germany. Now she's India's ambassador to the United States of America. With the ambassador is the Consul General of India, Prabhu Dayal. Prabhu, will you please rise? Prabhu is the Consul General. He joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1976 and held several key diplomatic positions prior to being named Consul General in New York in September of 2008. As Representative Taylor mentioned, and I'd like the guests to please rise, they are accompanied by the Executive Director of the Asian American Chamber of Commerce of Greater Philadelphia, Mr. Nick Shenoy. Nick, will you please rise? Chairman of the Hersha Group, Mr. Hashu Shah. Hashu. And a local community worker, Deep Gupta. Deep. The delegation arrived here for witnessing the passage of House Resolution 326, and it is with great pleasure that I ask the Ambassador to the United States to come to the rostrum and address the House. Ambassador Meera Shankar.
Honorable Speaker, honorable members of the Pennsylvania Assembly, let me, on behalf of the Indian government, express my deep